Greetings. Oh, it's so good to be here with you. A new day, a new a new opportunity, a new wonderful moment to share some wisdom with you because wisdom gives us discernment. And when you have discernment, then you have the ability to select what's best for you. You have the ability to select what's best in the moment, what is required of you to have the best possible result. And as Jim Rohn tells us, the only way that you can look at a result is by the value that it delivers. There's no other way to gauge a result except by the value that it delivers. And one must look at the results that people deliver into your life, situations, conditions. What value is being delivered into my life? That gives you discernment. And it's always born from wisdom. Where do we get wisdom? Wisdom is derived from having the experience and from not making the same mistake again and again. So today, I would like to talk to you about the difference between inner strength and confidence. Why is it so important that we must make a distinction between inner strength and confidence? Because the way that you have started relating to confidence from a very young age was, firstly, confidence was always something that we envied in others. We saw that they were confident and we wished that we could be the same. And then slowly, as the years passed, the way that you acknowledged or the way that you admired confidence became a very subtle form of resentment, because in most people, confidence presents itself as arrogance. And then you look at people with arrogance and you then think, no, I never want to behave like that in a way that I have this arrogance that makes other people feel less. That's almost condescending. That when you're in someone's space with arrogance, they always make you feel like you don't know enough, that you're not good enough, that you don't, you don't meet their standards, you're not on their level. So that's what we do with confidence. So then confidence becomes a very subtle form of resistance in us. So we start resisting confidence in ourselves because we have given it the context, we've given it the meaning that it has some connotation of arrogance. And someone who's very arrogant, don't have much respect for others. Arrogance doesn't ever allow someone else to also have the pleasure of knowing, the pleasure of being first, of winning, of knowing more, of showing up. Arrogance always claims that for themselves. And very often you are giving confidence the meaning, the context of arrogance, and therefore you won't go there. So that's why I want you to look at the difference between inner strength and confidence, because what you want to live in your life is you want to feel inner strength. You want to feel that strength, that you're strong, that you're invincible, that you're unstoppable in your life. So let's look at the word confidence again. Confidence refers to a belief. Confidence is a belief in your abilities and in your ability to have discernment. So if you now just become aware of your self-perception, of the way that you allow yourself to experience yourself, in the way that you allow yourself to experience, your capabilities, what you're capable of, what you can do well, that relates to confidence. And confidence is very often influenced by factors like past experiences of negative self-talk, of criticism, of growing up with a lot of criticism, of, seeing things in the social media that makes you feel less than, that makes you feel that you lack confidence. So be aware of the influences that will affect your ability to feel confident. So let's look at inner strength. Inner strength is something that is born out of the fact that you know that you always make a plan. Why? Because your life is proof of it. Even if right now you don't know what the plan is, because the how is not your business. You're not going to be able to sit here in your life now and determine exactly how you're going to live each moment into the future until the day that you leave this planet. Don't have that expectation of yourself because it's not available. You're asking something of yourself that doesn't even exist. So how can it deliver to you? However, you have a mind, a thinking mind, that is going to find an answer for you because that's what it's designed to do. If you demand something of it, it's going to find an answer for you. And very often that answer would then be an incorrect context because it's not aligned with the truth. It's simply just the need to deliver an answer. And when you look at your inner strength, very often you remember things that makes you feel that you don't have inner strength because the mind works by association. So the minute you feel that you don't have the strength to deal with what's going on, I can't do this. This is too much for me. It's overwhelming. The demands are too much. I don't know what to do. I don't know how to go forward. The minute that happens, the mind works by association. It runs with its little synopsis and all its methods and all its shenanigans. I'm not a neurosurgeon, I'm not a neuroscientist, I cannot tell you, but it has all these functions and all these synapses and all these neurons and all these processes that kicks in. And then it goes and finds a situation somewhere in your past that feels the same. So if this feeling, this moment is, I feel overwhelmed, it will go find something in your past that was also feeling overwhelmed. But that situation might not be anywhere near to what you're dealing with now, but it's going to allow a thought to happen in your head to say, this is what's going on with you. So the thought will happen in your head that says, oh, remember that time when you felt so overwhelming and then you got let's say you got very sick, because when the mind goes, the body follows, and it's going to allow you to remember all kinds of things that not remember, but the thoughts that happen in your head will show you, because that's memory. Me more wise. You are asking more and more why, because it's in the word memory. So me more wise because of what's happened in the past. Then you're not going to deal with what's going on now. What's going on now is going to be buried underneath all these thoughts from the past, and it's going to steal your inner strength. Confidence you've already dismissed long ago, because most of us don't think that we'll ever be confident. Fake it till you make it. Isn't that the affirmation or the declaration? Fake it till you make it. Because we are reinforcing that we don't have confidence. But today I want to tell you that you don't need confidence. All you need to remember, when you remember, you become whole again. You become a member of what is a beautiful membership. You're a member of the club. To be a member of the Durban Country Club, or I think it's that club over there in Natal, in KZN. There's years and years of waiting list just to be a member of that golf club, of that estate where that club is related. Because when you remember there, then you're somebody. So remember, so that you can be somebody with yourself, that you can be a member of your own inner strength. Remember how strong you are. Remember how competent you are, because your confidence is the spark that ignites the foundation. But most of us have lost the spark. We don't have that spark anymore. So now recalibrate so that you go into the inner strength, that you're actually presenting yourself as adequate, that you are adequate to handle any situation that comes across your path. Why? Because you've been doing it all your life. Even at the times when you thought you're not going to make it, you got through it. Because there's another promise that can allow you to have inner strength, and that is that life never gives you more than you can handle. Not ever. not ever. But it's going to require of you to go out and do some stuff. Because if you're going to sit idle and you're going to wait for things to fall in your lap, or you're going to be taking from others, or you're going to play passenger by just getting onto somebody else's bus and getting and going along for the ride without contributing, life's not going to support you. What you withhold from somebody else in any situation, what you take from somebody else in any situation, is going to be restored by the law of retribution and by the law of compensation, because there will always be, everything returns to an equal exchange of energy. And if you feel that you cannot reward somebody else for what you're getting, you will also not be rewarded. Life is going to also withhold it from you. So that is what confidence is, the spark that ignites the foundation. And you've already lost that spark, because that's why you've become so needy of having to have things and hold them close, because you can't give them where it's necessary, because you think that you don't have the strength to do that. And when again you connect with your inner strength and you recognize, I really am a good person. I really do care about others. I really deliver a fantastic service in what I do. I really do my work with competence. I really do my work with the extra mile. I really do care. I really do go out of my way. Why? Not because you think it, but because your results shows the value in the lives of the people that you share your life with, whether it's clients, whether it's your family, whether it's your loved ones, whether it's your siblings, whether it's your animals, your plants. It shows up in every aspect of your life. That's why you can have inner strength, because your relationships will reflect back to you that what you're doing is good and what you're doing is serving others. Because we need to listen. And we need to receive, because life is giving you feedback every nanosecond of your life. But most of the time, because we don't believe we have inner strength, we live in denial. You live in denial of your own capabilities. You're living in denial of your own capacity. You're living in denial of your own competence, because that's easier, because then you don't have to do anything. No. Life is about self-sufficiency, and your self-sufficiency is found in the fact that you have the strength, that you have the support from life itself when you show up in a way that makes you worthy of support. Because when you become worthy of support, life will go all out for you. Life itself will walk through fire for you. So, what a wonderful way to think of your life going forward. Just think of your life. I am strong. Your inner strength is based on a primal energy that no one, nothing can take from you. So what can you say today? I give myself permission to feel super strong. I give myself permission to feel like Superman. I give myself permission to feel like Superwoman. And go and be super. And let life stand in awe of you and everything that you do, everything that you be, that you do, and that you receive. It was lovely to share these few moments with you today. Thank you so much for coming to join me in this space. And please remember to click the subscribe with the little black bell so that you can receive all my notifications. Please share my vids with people and leave a comment, because it supports my algorithms. And if you enjoy it and you're receiving some value for your life, don't be afraid to give the necessary recognition and the appreciation. Reassurance and appreciation goes a long way for all of us. It's going to take a few moments of your time, and it supports me to feel that someone out there is appreciating what I'm sharing with you. So thank you so much. Subscribe to my channel. put the notifications on, show that you are going to be here next time, and thank you, and have a wonderful life, and I look forward to seeing you soon. Have a lovely rest of your day. Bye.